Welcome, discerning listeners, to Inspirational History, where we unravel the profound narratives that illuminate the human journey. Today, our gaze turns to a substance of unparalleled beauty and enduring strength: silk. More than just a luxurious fabric, silk's story is a remarkable testament to human resilience, ingenuity, and the profound power of connection that can bridge continents and millennia. Imagine a single, shimmering thread, seemingly fragile, yet capable of weaving together vast empires, intricate cultures, and groundbreaking innovations. This is the story of silk, a delicate marvel that, from its humble origins, became a driving force of economic transformation, cultural exchange, and an enduring symbol of human creativity. It's a narrative that explores how, against the backdrop of immense geographical distances and shifting political landscapes, a simple material could inspire remarkable technological advancements and foster an unparalleled flow of ideas. The spirit of silk, weaving resilience across empires, invites you to discover how this wondrous fiber, born from meticulous care and quiet dedication, symbolizes the enduring human capacity for adaptation and triumph. We will trace its journey from a closely guarded secret to a global commodity, revealing the countless acts of perseverance that allowed this precious knowledge to spread, flourish, and shape the course of history. This journey is not just about looms and trade routes. It's about the unbreakable human spirit, the brilliance of collective craftsmanship, and the profound interconnectedness that even a single thread can represent. Join us as we explore the silken threads of history and uncover the inspiring lessons they weave into the fabric of our shared human story. At the heart of silk's extraordinary journey lies its ancient origin in China, a secret meticulously guarded for centuries. Imagine a quiet, verdant landscape where, thousands of years ago, perhaps as early as the Neolithic Age, human observation led to a profound discovery: the life cycle of the Bombyx mori silkworm. This seemingly small creature, feeding exclusively on mulberry leaves, held the key to a fiber unlike any other. The practice of sericulture, the cultivation of silkworms for silk production, was born from this keen observation and an extraordinary patience. Depict the scene: rows upon rows of mulberry trees, their leaves carefully harvested. Inside specialized sheds, often simple but carefully managed. Countless silkworms munched tirelessly, their tiny jaws creating a soft, continuous rustle. This was not a quick process. It demanded constant vigilance, maintaining precise temperature and humidity, protecting the delicate larvae from disease, and ensuring a continuous supply of fresh, tender leaves. The culmination of this painstaking effort was the silkworm spinning its cocoon, a pearly white oval of unbroken, shimmering filament. Then came the delicate art of reeling, carefully unwinding hundreds of meters of silk from each cocoon, often done by hand, a task demanding immense manual skill and focus to prevent tangles and breaks. This was the foundation of an empire built on a thread, a testament to the profound patience and communal effort required to harness nature's delicate wonders. From its very inception, silk was more than just a textile in Chinese society. It was woven into the very fabric of life, serving multiple, vital roles. It was a highly valued currency, a standard of wealth and exchange. Imagine taxes paid in bolts of silk, or official salaries measured in lengths of the shimmering fabric. It became a crucial element in diplomacy, with rolls of beautifully woven silk exchanged as prestigious diplomatic gifts, solidifying alliances and softening tensions between states. More profoundly, silk became a powerful symbol of status, distinction, and imperial power. The emperor, his court, and the highest-ranking officials wore garments of exquisite silk, their patterns and colors signifying their position in the cosmic order. This intrinsic value, far beyond mere utility, underscores the early Chinese understanding of silk's unique power and beauty. However, the path of early silk production was fraught with challenges. The silkworm itself was notoriously delicate. Maintaining the precise climate control within the rearing sheds was critical. Too much heat, too much cold, too much humidity, or too little fresh air could decimate an entire generation of worms. Disease prevention was a constant battle, with viral and bacterial infections posing existential threats to the fragile larvae. The processing of silk, from unraveling the gossamer thread from cocoons to the intricate processes of dyeing and weaving, demanded immense manual skill. Each stage was prone to error, requiring experienced hands and a profound understanding of the material. These daily struggles highlight the inherent difficulties in mastering a complex, natural process and transforming it into a consistent, high-quality product. For centuries, the knowledge of sericulture was one of China's most closely guarded secrets, a testament to the ingenuity and determination involved in protecting this valuable asset. The deliberate policy of maintaining a monopoly on silk production underscored its economic and strategic importance. Severe punishments for anyone caught attempting to smuggle silkworms or their eggs, and the pervasive awareness that the prosperity of the empire hinged on this guarded knowledge. This initial secrecy was not merely passive protection, it was an active, sustained effort of intelligence and control, requiring constant vigilance across vast territories. It showcases the early understanding of intellectual property and the lengths to which a civilization would go to preserve its economic advantage. In this atmosphere of meticulous care and guarded knowledge, the daily acts of perseverance by countless anonymous ancient artisans became the bedrock of silk's legacy. Puncture their steady hands at the loom, their patient attention to the silkworms, their tireless efforts to perfect dyeing techniques, extracting vibrant hues from natural sources. These were not grand gestures, but consistent, humble acts of dedication. Their unyielding commitment to their craft, their quiet mastery of complex processes, their ability to innovate incrementally over generations, ensured the continuous refinement and perfection of silk production. It was their collective ingenuity and unwavering spirit that transformed a natural fiber into a cultural and economic powerhouse, subtly laying the groundwork for silk's eventual global journey and its enduring impact on human civilization. From the meticulously guarded valleys of ancient China, where silk was a testament to daily perseverance and ingenious secrecy, its story takes a dramatic turn. This segment illuminates the pivotal events and daring figures who, against immense odds, facilitated the spread of silk technology beyond its homeland, sparking a global transformation that redefined trade, diplomacy, and cultural exchange. It is a narrative of audacious vision and monumental struggles, culminating in triumphs that forever altered the course of human history. Imagine the sheer audacity of challenging a millennial monopoly, safeguarded by imperial decree and severe punishment. For centuries, China alone held the secret of silk production, making it an invaluable commodity, the very fabric of power and prestige. But history, like a river, inevitably finds new courses. The first whispers of silk's escape are shrouded in legend, yet these tales capture the essence of human ingenuity driven by desire. Picture a Chinese princess, perhaps in the 6th century CE, leaving her homeland to marry a foreign prince. In a remarkable act of defiance or devotion, she is said to have woven mulberry seeds and silkworm eggs into her elaborate headdress, smuggling the very essence of sericulture past watchful guards. Another compelling narrative speaks of Byzantine monks on a diplomatic mission in the mid-6th century, returning from China with silkworm eggs hidden within hollowed-out bamboo staves. These accounts, whether literal truth or powerful metaphor, detail immense risks, illustrating the daring and ingenuity involved in these acts of industrial espionage, which transcended political boundaries for the sake of unparalleled wealth and knowledge. These clandestine acts set the stage for a monumental shift orchestrated by the Byzantine Empire under the strategic brilliance of Emperor Justinian, the first Justinian, reigning in the 6th century CE, understood the immense economic and political power wielded by China through its silk monopoly. His vision was clear: to establish a domestic sericulture industry, transforming Byzantium from a mere consumer of expensive Chinese imports into a self-sufficient producer. This was not a minor ambition. It was a bold challenge to global economic order. His decision to send agents to acquire the silkworm eggs was a calculated risk, an investment in a future where Byzantium could control its own destiny in the lucrative silk trade. The monumental struggles involved in transplanting and adapting sericulture to new climates and cultures were immense. It wasn't enough to simply acquire the eggs. One had to recreate the delicate ecosystem required for the silkworms to thrive. Imagine the Byzantine scholars and artisans grappling with the specific needs of the mulberry tree, which was not indigenous to their lands. They had to learn the precise environmental controls for raising the worms, protect them from new predators and diseases, and master the intricate processes of reeling, spinning, and weaving knowledge that had been perfected over thousands of years in China. This required not just brute force or wealth, but sustained scientific observation and the engineering of new techniques. They adapted existing looms, developed new methods for processing the raw silk, and meticulously documented their findings. This period represents a powerful testament to human adaptability, demonstrating how new knowledge can be assimilated, refined, and made indigenous through diligent effort and strategic investment. The ultimate triumph of Justinian's vision was profound. Byzantium successfully established a thriving sericulture, industry transforming its economy and enabling it to produce luxurious silks that rivaled and sometimes surpassed those from the East, thereby breaking China's unchallenged monopoly and forever altering the landscape of global trade. Alternatively, consider the enduring influence of Marco Polo, a Venetian merchant and explorer whose travels in the late 13th century, though not directly focused on industrial espionage, had an equally profound impact on the West's understanding and desire for Eastern goods, including silk. Imagine Marco Polo, a young man embarking on an epic journey across the vast Eurasian landmass, reaching the court of Kublai Khan in China. He spent years observing, learning, and documenting the intricacies of Chinese society, culture, and particularly its advanced technologies and luxurious products. His return to Venice and the subsequent publication of his travels, Omilioni, became an instant sensation across Europe. While Marco Polo did not smuggle silkworms, his meticulous descriptions of China's silk production, its exquisite fabrics, and the sheer abundance of luxury goods ignited the European imagination. He vividly portrayed the splendor of the Yuan dynasty court, where silk flowed like water. His words inspired a new wave of European curiosity and ambition, spurring future explorers and merchants to seek direct routes to the East and to understand the secrets behind its coveted goods. His monumental contribution was intellectual. He brought back not just goods, but knowledge and inspiration. He demonstrated that beyond the familiar horizons lay lands of immense wealth and sophisticated production, implicitly challenging Europeans to bridge the technological gap. His ultimate triumph was thus one of communication and enlightenment, fundamentally altering Europe's worldview and acting as a powerful catalyst for the age of exploration, which would in turn accelerate the global spread of technologies like silk production. Whether through the daring acts of anonymous smugglers and imperial strategists like Justinian, or the illuminating narratives of intrepid travelers like Marco Polo, these stories highlight an undeniable truth. The global dissemination of invaluable knowledge, like sericulture, often depended on audacious vision and the courage to challenge the status quo. Their struggles against geographical barriers, entrenched monopolies, and the sheer difficulty of adapting complex technologies were immense. But their ultimate triumph lay in unlocking new pathways to prosperity and understanding, ensuring that the remarkable secret of silk, once confined, could flourish globally, laying the groundwork for remarkable intellectual and technological innovations that would define the centuries to come in textile arts and beyond. From the daring acts of smuggling and imperial ambition that carried silk's secret across continents, its story now blossoms into an exploration of unparalleled human ingenuity. This segment delves into the remarkable ways human intellect was applied to the challenges of silk production and textile arts, leading to scientific and technological advancements that transcended mere craftsmanship. From the intricate mechanics of looms to the vibrant chemistry of dyes, we'll uncover the breakthroughs that transformed silk into an art form and an industrial marvel, awakening a profound sense of wonder at humanity's boundless capacity for innovation. Imagine a single silk thread, exquisitely fine yet capable of being woven into patterns of breathtaking complexity. The earliest looms were rudimentary, often simple warp-weighted frames that allowed for basic over and under weaving. However, as the desire for more intricate designs grew, so did the ingenuity of weavers and engineers. This led to the development of increasingly sophisticated weaving technologies, Early innovations included the introduction of the foot treadle loom, which sped up production, and the draw loom in China, which allowed for the creation of complex patterns by requiring a draw boy to manually lift specific warp threads. This was a painstaking process, but it opened up new worlds of artistic expression in silk. Centuries later, in the early 19th century, a revolutionary leap occurred with the invention of the jacquard loom by Joseph Marie Jacquard. This was a paradigm shift. Imagine a loom operated by a series of punched cards, each hole dictating the lifting of individual warp threads. This mechanical marvel automated the creation of highly intricate, repeatable patterns, making complex designs accessible on an industrial scale. The jacquard loom wasn't just a machine. It was a precursor to modern computing, its punched cards inspiring early programming concepts. It epitomized mechanical ingenuity, transforming the laborious manual process of pattern weaving into a precise, efficient system. This breakthrough not only democratized access to beautiful, complex silk textiles, but also laid foundational ideas for automation and information processing that would echo through future industrial revolutions. Beyond the structure of the weave, the allure of silk lay in its vibrant colors. For millennia, obtaining lasting and brilliant hues was a significant challenge. Often relying on natural dyes derived from plants, insects, and minerals. The pursuit of deeper, richer, more stable colors drove significant advancements in dyeing techniques and the chemistry of color. Imagine ancient dyers experimenting endlessly, grinding cochineal insects for brilliant reds, extracting indigo from plants for deep blues, or manipulating mordants to achieve different shades. This was an empirical science perfected through generations of trial and error. Scientific discoveries in this field were often born from meticulous observation. Early chemists and artisans slowly unraveled the secrets of how dye molecules bonded with silk fibers, leading to a more systematic approach to dyeing. Later, the advent of synthetic dyes in the mid-19th century, while sometimes controversial, represented another monumental leap. These new dyes offered unprecedented color fastness, brilliance, and a vast spectrum of hues previously unimaginable. These chemical breakthroughs allowed for vibrant, lasting colors that significantly enhanced silk's beauty, versatility, and appeal across global markets, demonstrating humanity's relentless drive to innovate even in the realm of aesthetics. The pursuit of knowledge also led to deeper scientific discoveries in understanding the silkworm itself and the fundamental properties of silk fiber. Imagine early naturalists and later scientists studying the bombyx mori life cycle with increasing precision, understanding its dietary needs, its susceptibility to disease, and the optimal conditions for cocoon production. This biological understanding led to improved yield and quality of raw silk. Furthermore, materials scientists began to unravel the molecular structure of silk protein, recognizing its extraordinary strength-to-weight ratio, its elasticity, and its unique shimmering luster. This scientific inquiry into the very essence of the material itself pushed the boundaries of biological and material science. The intellectual wonder sparked by these advancements was immense, from the quiet observation of a humble silkworm to the complex engineering of a jacquard loom and the intricate chemistry of a dye vat. Each step was a testament to human curiosity and problem-solving. The creation of increasingly complex patterns and textures elevated silk from a mere commodity to an unparalleled art form. It influenced fashion, diplomacy, religious ceremonies, and interior design across continents, reflecting the highest aspirations of different cultures. These breakthroughs, born from a relentless dedication to discovery, pushed the boundaries of textile engineering, artistic expression, and even fundamental science. They transformed a single, delicate fiber into a powerful catalyst for innovation, leaving profound impacts on global aesthetics, industrial practices, and our very understanding of the interconnectedness of art, science, and human endeavor. The spirit of silk woven through these ingenious developments now leads us to its enduring legacy, revealing how this remarkable material shaped empires and continues to inspire humanity's path forward. From the scientific marvels of weaving and dyeing, the story of silk culminates in a profound and enduring legacy, tracing its impact across global trade, cultural identity, and the very fabric of human progress. This final segment explores how silk, born from a humble worm, became a catalyst for visionary leadership, sparked immense societal advancements and continues to inspire innovation, reminding us of the powerful, interconnected tapestry of human endeavor. Imagine a thread so fine yet strong enough to bind continents. For millennia, silk was the ultimate luxury, an item so coveted that it shaped the very geography of trade. The creation and proliferation of the Silk Road was not merely a collection of routes, was a complex, dynamic network of exchange that profoundly impacted human civilization. This vast artery, stretching from ancient China across Central Asia to the Mediterranean, facilitated far more than just the movement of goods. It fostered an unparalleled exchange of ideas, technologies, religions, and artistic styles between East and West. Philosophies from India traveled alongside Buddhist monks. Papermaking techniques from China found their way to the Islamic world, and medical knowledge diffused in both directions. The Silk Road, powered by the demand for silk, became a testament to the fact that commerce could be a powerful engine for cultural diffusion. Creating a shared human experience across disparate civilizations, sustaining such a monumental trade network required visionary leadership from countless individuals. Think of the intrepid merchants who braved perilous mountains and unforgiving deserts, meticulously managing caravans and navigating complex political landscapes to bring silk to distant markets. Imagine the explorers and diplomats like the Chinese envoy, Zhang Qian in the Han Dynasty, who ventured into unknown territories, forging alliances that secured the routes for trade. These were not just profiteers, they were pioneers, their courage and foresight linking disparate civilizations and bridging cultural divides. Their dedication to economic opportunity, often at great personal risk, built the very arteries through which the world would begin its slow process of becoming interconnected. The economic power of silk also drove immense societal advancements. As silk production and trade flourished, it led to the rise of wealthy merchant classes in cities like Venice, Lyon, Samarkand, and Baghdad. These merchants, no longer tied to agrarian feudal systems, became patrons of the arts, investors in new ventures, and advocates for political change. The demand for silk stimulated the development of sophisticated trade networks, complete with financial instruments, maritime law, and diplomatic protocols that laid the groundwork for modern international commerce. The economic prosperity brought by silk transformed these cities into vibrant cultural and intellectual hubs, attracting artisans, scholars, and innovators. In many ways, the global spread of silk not only enriched nations, but also fostered a more complex, interconnected, and economically dynamic world, fundamentally altering social structures and economic systems. Even today, silk continues to weave its influence into the fabric of our modern world. Its enduring beauty makes it a perennial force in fashion and luxury goods, a timeless symbol of elegance and sophistication. But its legacy extends far beyond aesthetics. In material science, researchers are actively studying the unique properties of natural silk fibers, drawing inspiration from its strength, flexibility, and biocompatibility. This field of biomimicry seeks to replicate silk's extraordinary qualities for advanced materials, ranging from medical implants to bulletproof vests. Furthermore, the modern silk industry, like many global industries, is increasingly engaging in critical discussions around ethical production and sustainability. This contemporary focus reflects a growing global consciousness, ensuring that the ancient craft continues to evolve with integrity and responsibility, showcasing its timeless relevance and adaptability. As we conclude our journey through the history of silk, we are left with a powerful reflection on the enduring human quest for beauty, connection, and ingenuity. From the patient hands that first harvested the delicate cocoons to the brilliant minds that engineered complex looms and navigated vast trade routes, silk's story is a profound testament to the collective power of humanity. It shows us that innovation often springs from humble beginnings, that resilience is woven into daily acts of perseverance, and that truly transformative change arises from a shared vision and collaboration across cultures. A single thread, seemingly insignificant, can connect continents, bridge centuries, and symbolize the extraordinary capacity of the human spirit to create, to adapt, and to weave an enduring legacy that continually shapes humanity's path forward. Thank you for joining us on Inspirational History. May your own journey be guided by the shimmering threads of human ingenuity and the unbreakable spirit of resilience. That brings us to the end of another journey through the annals of inspirational history. We hope this story of triumph, resilience, and the enduring human spirit has left you feeling empowered and reflective. If you were moved by this tale, please like this video, subscribe to our channel for more journeys into the past, and comment below with your thoughts or any historical moments that inspire you. Your engagement helps us continue to share these powerful stories of human triumph.